Lesson 3: Insight Conversations. My friend worked for the same boss in the same department for nearly 7 years. Sounds mind-numbing, right? For him, it was anything but. His manager encouraged him to keep changing it up, helped him develop and really use his talents in all sorts of new ways. He grew way more than I did, even changing jobs every couple of years. That's the kind of manager I want. An employee. Perhaps yours. Finding ways to grow talents, explore interests, and build capacity within the context of one's current job is completely within your sphere of influence. Do you want to raise engagement levels, uncover active, previously unknown or underutilized talents that can help the business, retain top talent by keeping work interesting, establish a culture of continuous learning and development, build the skills and knowledge needed so employees will be prepared when broader moves become available, generate loyalty and kind of leadership reputation that will have the best talent standing in line to work for you? Help employees grow in place. Making this happen requires a shift in mindset. Sometimes we get tangled in titles. Remember as a kid how adults we were always asking, like, what do you want to be when you grow up? Astronaut, designer, doctor? We've been programmed since childhood to think in terms of being. Managers must shift the conversation from what employees want to be to what they want to do. Try these questions. The challenge of growing in place involves stripping titles from our thinking and instead focusing on what the employee needs to experience, know, learn, and be able to do. Focusing more on doing and less on being offers employees a way to expand their definitions of career success in a way that allows for greater development in place. Moving prematurely to action sidesteps important thinking, chokes off creativity, jumps to solutions before you know what the opportunity is, narrows the conversation, blinds you to the full range of possibilities. Even opportunity-minded managers fall prey to an all too common mistake. They jump directly from employees' definitions of success, of what they want to do, and they say, here's what we're going to do. It's natural. As managers, you didn't get where you are by not taking action. Moving prematurely to action causes you to shoehorn the possible into the practical far too fast. So instead, slow down a bit. Explore what the employees need to know or be capable of so they can do what interests them most. Consider the skills, information, and abilities that will enable success. Crystallize these needs and priorities before jumping to action. Practice activity. First things first. Now, help the employee determine what is required for helping your employee move forward. Questions like these open up the possibilities. What you're looking for during this conversation are the kind of responses on the left. What you're not looking for during this are the responses on the right. Together, generate a broad pool of skills, abilities, and information that will support employees to move forward and toward their definition of success. The Developmental Dictionary. The opportunity-minded share a whole language that shines a light on the nearly unlimited ways people can grow in place. There are synonymous with growth. They get people thinking. They establish and maintain momentum forward and toward the employee's career goals. This list is just the beginning. Practice activity word search. Share the development dictionary with employees to spark thinking about the skills, capabilities, and information required to move forward and toward their definitions of career success, which involves doing what interests them most. Ask employees to pick as many words as apply and to use them as starters for phrases that describe what they need or want. Based upon your understanding of the opportunity, have a few ideas in your hip pocket to offer as well. Discuss each to clarity and identify additional needs. Approaching the conversation in this way reframes opportunities for development, moving away from titles and promotions and toward a more doable focus. So, what about you? Which words appeal to you? What ideas do they prompt around what you need or want to develop in your own career? This is how you become fluent in the language of developing in place, and how you can recognize countless ways to help people see a brand new view without ever having to move.